I know I'm a little late for this, accept my apologies, but it was necessary to discuss. So many defense pacts are happening since past few months. In September, Saudi Arabia and Pakistan defense pact happened, which has changed global dynamics. And then the last month, news came out of the UAE and the India defense deals, and now EU has also signed defense deals with India. Now we will see what are the implications of EU defense pact with India. On 27th of January 2026, India and the European Union signed a historic security and defense partnership at the 16th India-EU Summit in New Delhi. The agreement was finalized in the presence of Indian Prime Minister, EU Commission President, and European Council President Antonio Costa. This marks a major turning point in India-EU relations. Question is why this pact is historic? This is the only third defense partnership the EU has signed in the Asia after Japan and the South Korea. It moves the relationship beyond trade and diplomacy into hard security and strategic cooperation. So now we will see what are the key elements of this defense pact. Indian defense firms will jointly develop military hardware with European companies, becoming part of Europe's defense supply chain and supporting its rearmament drive. Both sides will expand joint naval exercises to secure Indo-Pacific sea lanes and trade routes. New partnership now includes space security, cyber defense, artificial intelligence, and counter-terrorism. Last but not least, intelligence and technology sharing. Negotiations have begun on a security of information agreement, enabling the exchange of classified intelligence and sensitive military technology. But main concerns remain there. Is the EU moving away from the US? Not formally, but the EU is clearly pursuing strategic autonomy. What has happened in the World Economic Forum, we all witnessed that. The US wants Europe to spend more on defense and rely less on American military power. With the return of the Trump administration in 2025 and renewed America's first policy, Europe has no option but to reduce our dependence on the US for the security and trade, and make new partnerships beyond Washington. Alongside the India-EU Free Trade Agreement, the Defense Pact signals that Europe now sees India as an alternative to the China for manufacturing and an alternative to the US for the long-term market stability. So this is not just a defense agreement, it's the EU rebalancing its global strategy.